Hey guys, quick 5-minute kung fu tip for you. People talk about the drop step and they seem to have no idea what a drop step is. So, little background on the idea, it is a 100% gravity takeover. It is the idea to reduce or entirely eliminate any tell that the strike, particularly this is going to be a hand strike or a shot, this could be for a double leg or single leg as well, from close range. Primarily it's applied to punches, and it's a 100% gravity takeover to accelerate your punch without having any of that preload phase of cocking and loading your legs and your hips, your shoulders and everything like that to set for the punch. The idea is total relaxation, let gravity take over for a second, catch yourself before you fall, and flick your hand out as fast as you can by the time, so that you connect with the target as you hit the ground. Now, the whole idea of this is that you're reducing your tell. You're accelerating, you're reducing the tell, you're not giving people any reason to believe that you're going to hit them. It's sudden, it's quick, there's no setup. It's very, very important. You're not going to want to use a drop step in all cases, in all scenarios, but it is an excellent, excellent entry technique. It's a very, very good entry technique. You're disconnected, you use it to get inside, make a bridge, make a strike, and go on the offensive. So I'm going to head over to the striking post. I'm going to show you what a couple of ideas what people think it is, and then what it really is. Okay? So most people seem to think that a drop step looks almost like a pro wrestling punch, where they wind up, stomp, and throw the punch. No, that's just theatrics. That's just stomping with a punch. I've seen somebody explain Jack Dempsey's idea of the falling step. It's the same thing, the drop step, as like this. Ha. No, that's ridiculous. It's not to say that you can't punch like that. I'm telling you that it's stupid to punch like that. What you're looking to do is to let gravity take over to the point where, if I'm in a stance, this ideally works if you're in a 50-50 stance or a slightly forward-weighted stance. The idea is that as I pull my foot back off the ground, I'm not shifting my weight and lifting my leg. I'm dropping my foot and letting myself fall. If I were not to replant my foot, I would fall flat on my face. So in kind of a 50-50 weighted stance, I'm looking at it like literally falling, literally dropping. There I'm dropping a little more down. The idea for striking, of course, is you're falling forward as well. So I mean, you could be stepping, and then you go falling forward. So when I drop step, I may be just out of range. It looks safe, especially when you're in the arena of sport combat, boxing, MMA, whatever, where you're squaring off, you know your range, you can anticipate the attacks. This works beautifully. So the guy thinks I'm out of range, he thinks he's safe. This may not work on an untrained opponent because untrained opponents don't understand range. Sportsmen train for range. So, you see that I'm out of range, I'm in a 50-50 stance, and then, I could punch all day and not hit the target. I drop step, and I hit it, and it's gone. Could I just lean? I could just lean, but I don't get the benefit of the gravity takeover 100%. I can let my leg buckle. I can allow myself to let my leg buckle without taking my foot off the ground, but I know myself well. I always maintain that little bit of control. If I let myself fall, I come forward, and the guy never sees it coming. This is an important idea. This is something that will be very powerful for you in sparring and striking competition. This will help you gain entry. Even if you're monkey dancing, it may help you. Some people might see it as a sucker punch or something because you're blindsiding somebody. You're not giving them the predictable swing, or even the short swing that a lot of guys do. They just come up here and pop, or they come down, pop. People are used to that in monkey dance type situations, in the dominance games, social dominance games, bar fights and whatnot. But you take that inside line, that center line idea, and apply just a little bit of gravity to it. You give yourself the entry. Is it going to be a knockout technique? 99% of the time, no. Can it be? Don't rule it out. But 99% of the time, no, it's not going to be a knockout technique. It's going to be an entry technique to get you on the inside. Understand that as soon as you make that first contact, you don't stop hitting them until the fight's over. On that note, I will talk to you guys later. Good journey.